Hello. It is on. Let's go. It is time for more of this video game. Let's see how long we play this today. Oh, the loading. Dang. Let's see how long we'll be playing this today. Cause Snake got plans in the evening. As soon as Limp returns from work. All right. So we are on Island 3. I haven't really played this one yet. I just got one of the stars. For funsies. Let's go to just do some of the puzzles. Because I put those off last time. Trying to not get sucked in, but today time is limited, so... Oh, hello. I could talk to Byron.
Hey, 1K.
Hello.
We made two fatal mistakes in New Alexandria. One was trusting the texts of our ancestors without thinking for ourselves. The other was giving up instead of doubling down, letting the tragedy define our future. It's clear that there's some kind of antagonistic force in this place, something that doesn't want us to discover the purpose of the megastructure. Perhaps that's part of the testing. Or perhaps it's what's responsible for this state of decay. That's a good question. Prometheus is often taken to represent freedom and progress, the ideals of the radical Enlightenment. Pandora, on the other hand, usually represents the dangers of those very ideals, so they're counterparts in a way. And the Sphinx is a mystery. Does that mean that these entities correspond to these concepts? Perhaps.
A marble?
They certainly seem to act like it. But Athena isn't the goddess of Athens, and I'm not Robert Byron, although those are the origins of our names. Where does myth end and history begin? We'll have to find out.
Well then. Where's one? I'm looking for puzzle 1. Oh, this way. Oh, I see a sus. That's suspicious. Oh gosh. Hello. Oh. Yep, it's the inversion puzzle. Progress. Alright. Ah. And the tutorial puzzle done. Very good. Boop. So this is already incredibly sus.
All the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. Thought we could accomplish anything.
Huh.
And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted.
Ooh.
I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
Hmm. I bet I need a green again for this. I bet you don't want to be blue. This is teaching you that they work like normal lasers, I would assume. Hold up. There we go. And it crashed again. Stop doing that. We've had this issue last time. This game really likes just crashing on me. Weird. Well, time to solve this puzzle again. Let me just try some settings. Let's give it a frame rate limit. And no background frame rate limit. Just none. Actually, go to the sun. I can. Nice. So you should probably turn this down. Should have done that earlier. But yeah, let's do Ultra. Try this. And I need to calibrate peak brightness. This looks fun. Alright. Try 2. This does make the game look a bit prettier. Try 2 it not crashing randomly in this part. Nice. At least this game auto-saves frequently. Oh. Cat sitting advice. Cat sitting, ja, it's cat. Oh. Ah, cats. Yes. I love that cats just still exist and that's a plot point in this game. That is very funny to me. But this game is crashing on me extremely frequently. I believe I've read these already. Yes, I have. Was the one about beavers? Ah, this is where I can get a green. Ah. There we go. Aha! And a converter. So this definitely. And I just need to figure out the other two signals to go in there. Like, not figure out the signals. I know what the signals are. It's red and blue, but you know what I mean. Boop. Ta-da! Can I see the endpoint of the one thing from here? I already forgot what that was again. Could it be the top of this thing? Let's go to the star. Because I think that might be the green source that I need. And if it isn't, we can go on. Ah, it's a different star. I'm dumb. Did I not find the other star? Huh. Well. Odd. Hey.
What can I do for you? It's pretty clear to me that she doesn't want us to proceed with what we're doing. I find that deeply concerning. That said, there are clearly other forces at play here as well, so I'm trying my best to remain open to a more positive interpretation. Exactly. But we don't really understand anything yet, and
True.
this Prometheus is suspiciously absent, so I remain cautious.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Alright. Let's see. That is one structure. Damn. Four. This is four. Refraction. I need to change to blue. So I need a two-step change somehow. And I think I found just the one. Or three-step change from the other color. That works too. Ta-da! I've done it. The sport. Ah. Places of longing, Paris. Ah. I wonder if the Eiffel Tower still stands. Probably not after millennia, but you know.
I can't stop thinking about Miranda. A new person not born in New Jerusalem?
Yeah,
Can you imagine that?
I can.
I wonder what it's like to be her. That's true. Just look at our team. Imagine getting your worldview from Byron versus, say, Melville. The outcome couldn't be more different.
True.
Which brings us back to the question of who built this place. Guess we'll have to wait and see. They're very different from the rest of these structures in that they serve a clear purpose. Everything else is kind of surreal, but the labs are places where people lived and worked. I don't know what that means, but I think it means something.
True. The labs are kind of the real places in that sense, where everything else wasn't used by the people who made it. Everything else feels like it's used, it's made for us, you know? For the people invited to go here. Ah. It's an inverter. It's a NOT gate. Oh, I get it. Okay. I understand in principle what they want. I just don't know if this works. I could make this self-powering. And then just... you know. There's probably a solution that's a bit better than mine, where you flip the switch. to turn the one thing off while the other turns
have a
on.
look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Oh.
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
Interesting. So the only source of green I have so far is puzzle chamber 3, I believe. What's the number? 3 or 4? One of those. I need to get both here. So I need to open one of these. Well, I need to open that one precisely, actually. Same. So what I can do is I can connect this up here. Then use this to make it red. And turn that on. Or I could turn that on. Like, what I could do is make this self-power. So I can remove this now. But all that really does is let this one, that one self-power. Except, hold on. There's this now. Oh, and now I can get my blue from 2 sources. But why couldn't I have just done that in the first place? Wait. Oh, because this is... Ah. Because it's blue. That was a good one. It was so good, in fact, that I forgot why it was a puzzle. After I solved it. Immediately. Just gone. Alright. So that right there is the green laser bitch. As a technical term. So the solution once again must be a puzzle that has eye shot of a line of sight of that receptacle. What is that? That's a suspicious tower. Aha! Hello?
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself.
True.
It seems impossible to ever really grasp. But then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
Damn. Yeah, this is going toward 3, isn't it? Uh-huh. I love how thin these strands are. It makes it, like, really satisfying to find one. Because it's not impossible to follow them once you know they're there. But they're super tiny. I'm not even sure you can see these properly on stream. There's just the tiniest line up there. They can just barely follow. There it is. Let me guess, that's puzzle 3? Yup. It sure is. I knew there was something. Isn't that the right angle? Oh no, it is. I was just afraid because it didn't look like it for a second there. Oh, whoops. Well, go back to chamber 7 and stuff which are over there. I was near 6 when I solved that one. Actually want to try to quickly solve 7. So that this might save. Would it actually? I don't think it would. I think it's better if I just try to solve the star. I'm gonna go to chamber 6, I think, which is right here. That is the entrance. That's the back side. Oops. And then I take this, connect you to you. Haha! Those are so cool. Star. I got one.
False idols are worshipped not because they are idols, but because they are false.
Ah.
True idols are rejected because the truth is feared.
Backward propagation? That's a fun name. Wait, no. I can self-power this one. If I can get a red input. Now that gives me a red that I can then use to open this. Aha! That's a short one. Short and sweet puzzle. Oh. You know, I can always come back to these, but yeah. Oh. Huh. Byron. I can always come back, so I can do the lost puzzles kind of later if I want to. I want to know where the whole Prometheus storyline thing leads. Positional interchange. Oh. So I bet this wants to be on there. Not quite then. But maybe that's just because I haven't activated this. Oh, this needs both. So hold on, I need to do this for a second. That doesn't work angle-wise. Oh. This is giving me a red. But where do I get the blue? Or like, how do I possibly get both? I can't see that from in there. So I feel like I might have to break out that thing somehow. Oh, maybe. If I send the red back into it, that doesn't really... This makes blue now. Hold up. Oh. I know. I need a blue there and a red there. I can make this red. If I just... I'm gonna point it at any inverter. Ah, whoops. And now I think I can... Yes. It worked! This is a solution!
I am so glad I'm not in charge of solving these.
I want to know what's going on. I'm too curious. I'm gonna do the other puzzles later. I now know what they are for. They are for the golden doors. So it doesn't really matter if I do them until the end or not. I mean, this is kind of limited in what it can be. This can only really be, like, one shape every time. This has more options. Ta-da! Okay. Ascend! Whee! I am ascending. Oh. Hello.
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low. But his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun.
Oh.
Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death. What was the sun's error?
The idiocy. The wings were made from wax. I mean, come on. I would say carelessness.
Or was it Daedalus who was careless, giving the wings to Icarus, knowing that all young men are rash?
Aha.
After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land.
Ah.
King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled. But for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos, burned in his bath, as you seek your own answer.
Third laser. Whee!
The megastructure. It's opening.
Oh.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
Don't
If
care.
you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
Yes.
Maw of death? I think it looks charming.
Actually, hold on.
Byron's right. We're here to explore, and this is a mystery worth investigating. This technology could change everything.
How you good?
All right. I'm not winning this, am I?
No.
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
Oh. We're going in. I'll do this one. Oh. Oh. Hello. What the heck? Ah. That startled me. How do I free that? Oh. Ah. Ah, yes. And now this is mine. Hee hee. Open salami. On. I lied when I said I would do this later. I just like puzzles. And I want them completed. The sling instincts. They're making me do all the puzzles. Nah. Just get around this one. And hello. Transposition. Oh, good for it. Okay. Should work in principle. Grab the drill. Oh. What would I pass through there and why? It's the only thing I can drill. The entire puzzle. Well, I grabbed everything in there so I could pass a laser through it. What's that one controlling? Did you pay attention to it earlier? Oh, you know what I can pass through here, actually? I can pass this through there. And then with this, I can power that thing. Which does something. I can also pass this through back here. And with that, I can surely... Oh. Neat. That's all of them. 2 overage once again. Wait, shouldn't there be a golden door here too? Where is it? Where's the golden thing? Oh. Flame. How cute.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key. Could try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
Sure could. this is 7. Why can't I see the gates on the map? Has that always been the case? I just missed it? Well, must be something. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Who knows? Anyway, get in. Maybe drop in. Oh, that's where I am. Okay. Go! 2 towers and 1 spiky ball. Taken care of. Up, transport it is.
By the way, I finished my analysis of the particle clouds. At first I thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology, but I was wrong. It's
What?
a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter.
Great.
Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
Huh. Ad break. Huh. Those don't have shit on them. Well then.
Come on, people, get on board. We haven't got all day.
Let's go.
Take us in.
Aye, aye, sir.
Behold!
Have any of you ever read an ancient writer called Ian Banks? I guess not. He postulated the concept of the outside context problem. That's when a society encounters something so advanced, so different, that they simply could not have conceived of it. That's what this is. This whole place is one giant outside context problem.
Huh.
We're headed right into it.
Let's go. Yee. Into the machine.
Step down over there. Should I?
Please do. I can't wait to get a closer look.
Wow. What is this? Who built this?
Setting down.
Okay, everyone. We need to explore as much as we can, separately if need be, but stay in touch. Record anything interesting you find, and pay special attention to any clues as to who built this place and why.
The schematics we found in that lab were extremely incomplete.
All
so
right.
if you can find any more of those, that would be great.
Huh.
I think someone should stay at the VTOL just in case.
I volunteer you. See you later, Al.
Nice. Nice, Byron. Oh, the sound design, though. And it's pretty. Hello. Hey, everyone. Ha. I'm seeing something here. Grab. From Arkady Chernesky's Inner Likeness. That was not the name. Chernyshevsky. That's the name. More commenting on this writing. Huh. Like, someone had these old files, some written by, like, real people, some written by people that only exist within this setting. But, and then they commented on it. Added their own thoughts. Whoa.
Isn't this an incredible space? Look at it all, it's beautiful.
It is.
That's good, that's excellent. I find that a lot of people these days can't see the beauty in things created by human hand. They can look at an ant colony or a coral reef and be impressed, but if it was made by humans, they just don't see it. It's good to be humble as an individual, but we have to be careful not to lose track of our accomplishments as a species. If we're impressed by the complex patterns produced by animals, then this should be breathtaking.
Hello. Green. Is that where the green laser comes in? The big green laser? I don't want to go there yet.
This thing seems to be broken.
Unfortunate. Anything else here? It's the Sphinx. Hello. Hello. Well then.
Hold on a second, 1K.
Okay.
I think I can find an override for that door.
Ooh.
Maybe after that, you can help me with this elevator?
One problem at a time.
I love
What's going on
Melville.
with these fast structures?
Who knows?
Okay, door should be opening. Now, about the elevator.
Actually, the elevator's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No idea where I am, but it's working.
Don't go too far. Try to circle back.
On it.
Huh. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. This is pretty. Hey.
Hey, 1K, can we talk for a second? That whole thing with the elevator just gave me the creeps.
Huh.
When we first arrived here, I was really excited. It's such a huge place. The technology is so advanced. If we figure out what it all means, we could really change the future of New Jerusalem.
Yeah.
The mayor says we have to avoid repeating the mistakes our ancestors made, to stay humble, to not reach too far. And that sounds very abstract, but I've seen the ancient cities. I've seen how much they built, how much they grew, how far they fell. So I've been thinking, what if all this sets us on the same path? What if this is too much power for anyone to control?
Yeah, this one.
So you mean we can do what our ancestors did, but it'll turn out differently this time?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Just because there are some parallels doesn't mean we have to repeat the past.
Exactly.
The specifics matter. I guess I get too pessimistic sometimes. Maybe I've spent too much time looking at ruins. There's so much we could learn here. I should focus on that. Thanks for talking to me, 1K. I know we're in the middle of something, but I kind of needed that.
Don't worry. Hi. Is this the labyrinth? And is there a Minotaur in here? Oh. Oh, it's a bridge.
Looks like another set of puzzles. Same pattern, 1 gate, 3 receivers. Like some sort of fractal symmetry.
Drone. All right. 3 beams. Tetrominos. Up we go. This is a long walk. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a puzzle there, isn't there? Let's see. Drill a hole. And go through. Drone. Oh. Come on, secrets, anything. Answers, something. No.
Good job, 1K.
Okay. It's just on now. The amount of power you would need to, like, drive a laser like that. Oh.
I wonder how far down this goes.
Wanna find out? What was that? Huh. There's the lever. And it blew here. Aha. Boop. On.
Well done.
Red lever. Red. The same 3 colors again. And these rooms here seem to be like little reprisals of the puzzles we had seen before.
This is madness. Even the walls are bursting with power.
Yeah, it is. Drone. Let's connect these.
I keep getting locked out of parts of the system. I think I've tracked down some more schematics, though. Let's see. This might do something. Or not.
I'm gonna connect everything up. Just for completeness sake. That's connected. Now we connect blue. Oh, I can't. Oh. I wonder if they counted on me doing blue first. Because it's all the way down. Door. Oh. Aha! Hello! And that's all I can do back here. Those two. Oh, I could connect that one. That would work. So I think what I want to do is have you here. And then have this one also connect there. then kind of blue go in there. Can go back over this long ass. And then we return. Whoop. Why? Did we make it? Is this blue laser gun? It appears so. On.
The gate's open.
Hello.
If you want to, go ahead. I'll finish up scanning this.
Okay. Let's go. I want to know where the elevator goes, though. I'll check that out later. Hopefully. Ta-da! Go! I assume both of these lead to the same place? I assumed correctly. Another strange sound. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Hello. Question. From Miranda to... I was doing some reading while the last trial was running and I came across something I don't understand. References to ancient humans feeling that science is boring. Oh. That's quark Lumindy confinement or tuning the antenna to no oscillations. Even something incredible basic, the properties of light. Understand why our ancestors cared about art, but beautifully crafted story, a poem is moving to them. But how could they not see that everything that surrounds us is just as incredible? Studying science is like studying the most incredible machine ever created. Yeah. Boop. Yep, I'm glitching out again. Let's go!
Mother? What are you thinking about, Mother?
The Talos principle. You see, it has two applications.
Athena.
One is to the self. It means facing the truth even if it frightens us. Understanding that living beings are machines and we can't afford to lie to ourselves.
There she is.
But that's just the beginning. The second application is to the world. This one seems easier at first. It's less difficult to understand that the universe is a machine, governed by laws.
So we and the universe are the same?
No, and that's the crucial part. We are conscious. Consciousness is rare, unlikely, but it's also the foundation of everything else. Without us, there can be no meaning. Without someone to perceive it, the beauty of the universe is pointless. But that shouldn't make us arrogant. No, in fact, it means we carry a tremendous responsibility.
Yes.
We are the light of the cosmos. And if we go out, there will be nothing but a cold, dark machine.
Athena! There she is! First game player character.
The founder was here?
She could still be here. What if this is why she left, to build all this? We have to look for her.
I'm reading some pretty big energy spikes. I think we better scramble.
But she could be right here, right behind the next door. I could turn around a corner and walk right into her.
If she's really here, she'll still be here when we come back. But right now, safety needs to come first. Let's go, Byron.
You're... Oh. Damn you, but you're right. Heading back.
Ah. Bye. Getting out. Oh. I expected as much, but like, damn. So she left and founded a new city? But what is she testing us for? Or maybe she's Daedalus. Whoops. Maybe she's Daedalus and Miranda is Icarus. They were imprisoned in here.
Founder?
I think so.
It was her. For years, I've wondered what happened to her, why she left, where she went, why she didn't tell me.
If the answers are here, I promise you we'll find them.
He's unraveling.
You just have to be
Holy
careful.
shit.
Follow protocol.
I still can't believe the founder built this place. Has she been here the whole time?
We don't know that she actually built it. All we know for sure is that she was here at some point.
Of course she built this. Who else would have the kind of vision necessary to accomplish something like this? The question is why? And why like this? Why recreate all these aspects of a simulation? What is she trying to tell us?
It does seem like it might be a test. I can't imagine any other explanation. But why is it so broken? Or does it just appear to be broken so that we have to learn how to fix it? I hate this.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Everyone in New Jerusalem is gonna go absolutely nuts.
So the elevator's gone. Maybe it just went down to where we met him. Well, let's get out of here. Hello. I'm here.
All right, take us back to base camp, Yakut.
Yes, sir. I'm getting some new readings. Looks like 2 of the northern sites are lighting up.
Oh.
I think that may have been me. I suspect the puzzles are somehow tied to the transport system. Like we're supposed to solve them in a particular order.
I see. Perhaps you might be right. Hello.
All right, everyone. Our main objective is getting back into the megastructure. 1K, I want you on puzzles. You seem to have a knack for them. But the rest of us
All right.
can't neglect our secondary objectives of studying this island and understanding this technology.
I love that we're just the puzzle person. Designated puzzler. Enter capsule. Hello. Oh ho. North 1, North 2. Desolate island. Flooded valley. Let's do island.
You should be
Wee.
headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful.
The island has another island attached to it.
Yes, it has several, actually.
How irritating.
What?
There's islands of the island. Whoa. Whoa. Is that a ship? Oh. Well then. Up we go. Puzzles. Oh, wow. Hi. Oh, that's where it ends then. This does really look like a ship, doesn't it? What do you mean? Huh? So this is where the Tetraminos go then, huh? Wow, that's a lot. There's all of them at once, I think. But what? This is a ship, but it's made of concrete. So it's just the shape of a ship. It's not really functional. Whoa. No. No way.
What the?
There's two of me in this? Huh? What the heck? Her turn is imminent. It was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. True. It's none of her business, huh? It's none of our business why she went here. Unless she wants to tell us. Hey, Byron.
Hey, 1K.
Hey.
Then at least we may be able to find out what happened in New Jerusalem. Why she came here.
Huh.
But I don't think she left the island. I think she's still here, waiting for us to make the right choices. It would be nice if something good happened for once, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think every single human being is completely unique, and every instance of consciousness is a miracle. The more of us there are, the more alive the universe is.
Yes.
And the more we all interact with each other, the more complex the life of the universe becomes.
Yes.
So I believe that people are a fundamental good. I don't believe we're all flawless, but I think every one of us matters precisely because nothing else does.
Tell me a joke.
Okay. How many robots does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
Replacing a light bulb is a waste of resources, and the founder would be outraged.
That's terrible, Baron.
You know, Herman had the same reaction. Could be, yes, of course. All technology has the potential to be misused. From fire and the wheel to whatever makes these particle clouds. But that doesn't mean it has to be. In the principle of it, no. It's not just that I believe humanity.
Dang it, game! I'm getting almonds frustrated. Mid conversation too. I agree. Ah, yes. So that one remains solved. How nice. F. Byron conversation. Ah. Platform? Oh, I get it. I think. Do I get it? I can carry myself over there. As hilarious. This is also melting snink brain, but you know, it's funny.
Any further insights on the particle clouds, Melville?
To be honest with you, Byron, I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing unknown particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
This is confusing.
I'm glad to see all those overloads haven't damaged your logic circuits.
Hey.
Okay. I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and this body replication tech.
Uh-huh.
It's incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
Sure, it does.
You can say that again. Making even just one of us is bloody hard. We're not like toasters. You don't just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day. Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials. And this thing just, poof, new human. It was. Or was it? And even if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works, we can finally, easily create more people. We can grow. We can expand. We can build a real civilization. Isn't that worth pursuing? Look, yes, large amounts of people can cause problems. But even the problems they cause are interesting. Because without people, the world is boring. I'm not even saying there isn't some planetary limit. But I've done the maths. It's in the high billions, not a measly 1,000. Anyway, we all need to think about what this means. Glad you and I are more or less on the same page.
I wonder what the planetary limit actually is for us.
This body replication technology is proof of just how vital this expedition is. We may not know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters. What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all, the world is better with you in it, isn't it?
Aww. But like, every time that human technology significantly advances, the sort of civilization limit goes up. Because the limit right now is just like, how well can we support ourselves? What else is there? Oh. Found it. Ah. Oops. Yeah, I should have done that here. Hello. Ta-da! Alright. 4 down. Oh. Body replication. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Oh. Hmm. The sparks, right. Mm-hmm. What are these? Ah. I don't think it's abandoned. Something that uses the particle clouds to just print new bodies is quite insane. I agree. Just poof, person. Fully grown. No effort needed. Where does this lead? Sus. Sassy. Sassy baka. Aha. Handprint terminal. Whoa. The German dude, no.
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty. A beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
Interesting. Ah. Oh, it's so close. It's almost free. Box. Now... I genuinely thought that would work. Can I put that here? Then take the laser? I can. Okay, that's the puzzle solution then. I can give a gift to myself. Oh, wait. Well. Huh. This is so very cool. Oh. Hello. What is that? Oh, go. Wee. This song is so fun. Ah. Talon principle. Hello, Melva. I'm chasing this bitch. Which we get this excellent chase music for. Fuck it. Go. Never do this in real life. Ow. This chase music is so fun. But where is it? Where's the thing? Ah. It's going. Go. Wee. And star.
We cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
Yes, yes, Prometheus. Try and get kind of. I don't actually know what those do yet. I will find out someday. This map is insane, by the way. This game is so big. There is 10 of these. There's like 10 maps this size in this game. It's incredible. Ah. This is such an insane sequel. Ah, snow-tipped mountains are so cute. Oh, an optional puzzle. So, I don't know what the stars do yet. I have no clue. 50 acres of beauty indeed. But there is 10 puzzles on each of these islands. 8 of them are mandatory. And there's 2 more. And there's these golden gates that apparently will open if I've collected all of them. If I've collected all of the puzzles. But you don't need to solve, like, let me rephrase. You can skip 3 puzzles per area if you want to. I'm confused. Oh, that is. Oh yeah, this is the SOMA version. Oh, yeah, that happens. Whoop. Hello. This is the existential dread version of this game, where I've already lost track which body I came in here with. I think I have switched bodies in at least one of the puzzles. How do I use this platform and this box to get that thing out of here? I would need to get it high up enough. Ah. Ah. I see. Well then. Boop. SOMA had an amazing story, yes. Oh, also, this game likes crashing for no reason. It does that.
For what?
I'm expecting to die a couple more times today.
I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I think it's beautiful in its own way. But I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here. They were so fragile. Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold. I wonder if there are wolves.
It's kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
Wait. But yeah, so, after the events of the first game, where we kind of created the first fully conscious AI by being that AI, Do 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 do. What the heck? I don't know. I don't know why they have falling to Trominos in that corner of the map. Don't ask me. Tetrominos were kind of a big deal in the first game. All of the level gates were Tetromino like tiling puzzles, where you had to fill a rectangle with the Tetrominos you were given. I think they used Tetrominos. So the first game uses a lot of Bible symbolism. Oh, ad. I think everyone watching is subscribed though. The voice from the sky talking to you in that game calls himself Elohim. Elohim being the Hebrew noun for God. He says like he's your creator, stuff like that. And oh, hello. And I believe they used Tetrominos specifically.
If we believe that life is inherently valuable, if we think that other
species
are worth preserving, and we recognize that most of the universe is barren, then it follows that we have a duty not only to defend life, but to spread it. If life is the most valuable thing in the universe, then perhaps in a sense, the cosmos itself is depending on us to do this. Like birds carrying seeds to uninhabited islands. Maybe that's our role in the galactic ecology.
I'm having almonds, by the way. Don't mind me. But yeah. And, one... monk or something? The answer is indeed almonds. One monk or something equated Tetrominoes to the Tetragrammaton, the name of God. So, yeah. Oh, God. Oh. So the conversations in the comments below these posts were Miranda and Athena. Athena is the player character from the first game, because Athena is the name that they gave to the first new human, the first like metal human to exist on Earth. They are calling themselves humans too, because, you know, biological humans have long died out, and they are kind of all that's left legacy-wise. So fair, I guess. But the universe reaction to law, I love this. But this is too much. I don't want to read all of them out, especially because of a lot of them are just excerpts from real-life philosophical papers or like books. So there's just a lot to read out. I do skim them though. But yeah, this game obviously has new puzzle elements. Copyright struck. No. Where clone? There clone. Hello. What does this do? Ah. Right. I want this. Where do I need a blue? There I need a blue. I don't think I can do that yet. Or what I can do... Boop. Drop this in here. Then we want to honestly drop that in there. Hello. Hello, me. And then where did I park my other body? I hate losing track of my bodies. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. Oh, private message. Oh, hello. 1K likeness here. Liners. Aha. Ah. Connect with people, but put facts before faith. Well, why do you have two games, but you're currently playing where the definition of human is a bit stretched? Listen. But yeah, so we are human number 1000, which took about a millennium to make 1,000 of us. So they managed to complete about one person per year, on average. And when the city was founded by the first game's protagonist, Athena set a goal for the people of that city. That they should only make 1,000 total and then stop to not overpopulate. But when our new player character, who everyone just calls 1K because that's the number, was created, an apparition of a massive, regular, like flesh and blood human man appeared in front of the crowd, announced himself as Prometheus, said that the flame was lit, and invited us to the island that we are on. And that he is being kept in chains by someone called Pandora, which, you know, checks out. So this whole game is a giant philosophical exercise about should you limit population growth to avoid like exploiting the planet. And this liver gets feasted on my ravens. Something like that. We think the energy explorers knowledge of far advanced of your own. Yep. So when we arrived here, we found like a technology that is leagues, like in incredible amount of time ahead of the technology that the city that where all the people live has. and we are kind of trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Apparently, Athena left the city after she founded it and went here because we found evidence that she was here and that she made a new person here who calls her mother. So, daughter something? Yeah. Yep. 1001, a first human created by the person who set the limit herself. So, yeah. Okay, so this person is kind of working against the government who want to keep the population of 1000 and wants to have the technology of this area. Society Systemica. So I just joined the Science Illuminati, or the Illuminati were always about. Anyway, this is an insane structure. But yeah, this game is so pretty. What the fuck? Also, compared to the first game, which is like 2 gigabytes, this game is like 100. But wow, is it worth it? I can't believe how incredible this game is. This is what became of a funny puzzle indie game. Ah, look, this is one of those gold doors. And as you can see, there is 6 of these on, which is the exact amount of additional puzzles I have completed since started playing. Huh. Whoa. The soundtrack is incredible. Oh, there's a question mark. Hello? I didn't expect to run into snowmen there. Ah. Ah, yes. It's a Sphinx puzzle. ATC? Okay. So there. We're here. So that thing? I'm gonna go there. Yup, they actually did map it that far. Wow. Holy shit. I respect them for not faking the space on this one. Also, the running speed is like fast enough for this to not be annoying to walk to. Holy shit.
There's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories.
Doggerland.
But we shouldn't forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea.
Oh.
And it's not through floods and
Water.
ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
Oh yeah, both of these games are just philosophical powerhouses. Oh, I can't climb this. Sad. Is this going to be, oh, Trevor! Yep. So, there is a couple of, like, flesh and blood humans that are relevant to the story. One of them is called, Andrea Drennan, I believe was her name, who is the person who created the simulation software that resulted in the emergence of the consciousness of these people. Then there is this guy, Arkady Cheryshinevsky. Yes. Who put together an archive of all of human knowledge. And then there's Trevor, who built the bodies of these people.
Now, I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts. There's this cliche that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but, oh no, it's actually really bad. You could have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.
Yeah, Alexandra Drennan, was it? That was the name. So, yeah, apocalypse happened, something, ice caps melted, ancient virus, wiped out all of humanity, and these couple of people tried to, in a Hail Mary maneuver, save humanity by kind of recreating humanity, but machines this time. So that is that thing. And then you have a little cluster of two thingies right next to it, which I believe is that. Then you have one small one. Extending from it, yep. And then there's a couple of mountains separating that one from whatever this is supposed to be. Maybe that's just this. And then C is all the way back there. I will go check behind that chamber, which is chamber 8, it seems. But yeah, another thing you can find on all of these, like, hubs is, a laboratory where they were kind of researching the technology that makes all of this possible. Oh, more ghosts. Hello. Oh, want to hear my personal cringe? So first of all, this one is the reason why Trevor is the best person.
Recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess. Robot people of the future. Hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yeah, yes, Frank. I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go...
And that is why Trevor is my favorite person. Absolute gold. Pure gold, even. And then we have the cringe.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island.
Why is he German?
The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong.
Might be.
It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
I don't know what the accent is supposed to be, but wow. I actually like his insights. They're really interesting, but you know.
I wonder what it was like when the ancients were
King.
still here. Their world seems so lively.
Not always in a good way. Interesting times are great to read about, but rarely great to experience.
That's true.
Hello.
But they left behind so much art and philosophy and religion, and so many strange stories. Is New Jerusalem like that?
It was, in the beginning.
Yes. There was so one of my favorite lines was said by the mechanic that we took on this expedition, Melville. Yes, I know that's a Melva name. You know, it's not my fault that she's named Melville. That's the game's decision. Anyway, she said, like, it'll be done in a jiffy. And then followed it up with the best line I've ever heard anyone say in any video game ever. What the hell is a jiffy? We really need to update the references in these language data banks. What the hell is a jiffy? Just brought me so much joy. I also don't know what a jiffy is. I don't think anyone knows what a jiffy is. But yeah, the characters we're here with, generally this game having more NPCs than realistically just Elohim is amazing. Ah. Ah. I see. But yeah, there's more gold lines like her, like that from her. Like, there's another one about pants where she just is like, you know, that's what I mean about those language data banks, because, you know, they aren't wearing pants. I have an idea. I'm stealing this. One big improvement over the puzzle mechanics in this game compared to the previous one, by the way, is that you're allowed to pick up these laser thingies while keeping the active connections that are already on them, which makes for way more interesting puzzles. Whoa!
That was extremely
Nice.
convoluted.
Congratulations on keeping with your diet so far. Okay, I don't understand what this is supposed to be. I'll be honest with you. Maybe this map is turned... Wait. Oh, maybe this map is actually turned the other way around. Hold on. Couldn't this triangular shape be that? Which would in turn... these three and that big one. These two and that one. Or like these two and that big one, I guess, rather. I must be able to find whatever corresponds to the one in the middle. Yeah, this one. No, that's that one. I don't think it would be. Because... like, that one does look a bit like this. It's at the right sideline from that thing. Minced meat with teriyaki sauce and honey with rice and cauliflower. Oh, delicious. True. No, it's not. It's hold on. This shape. What is that shape? What are you? Mahoma, where are we? Okay, it's 4 corners. Not 3. So there's something labeled A. Whatever direction from here to that building. But it is somewhere I desperately tried to get and couldn't. Which is odd. Or is there another... Wait. Oh. Does the game have an unstick button? I think you just void out when you're stuck. Ow. Right, okay. It doesn't include elevation. They are next to each other, but they are separated by this drop. So whatever A is, it's either here or it's down there. Pants would have broken that fall. Yeah, there's also a joke about pants. from Melville, where she says like pooped my pants or something. Ha! That's not what I wanted. A. Screed, yes. Let me just dip my toes in here. Entering a puzzle room saves the game. So you can use those doors as autosave triggers. It's very handy if it keeps crashing like it does for me. Actually, let's just do 8 for a sec. Whoa. Oh, no. I don't like this. Never mind, I like this. I lied. The clone up here can never enter the puzzle. So this whole puzzle has us change perspectives all the time. Also, why not? It's a perfectly serviceable name. Can I drill that wall? Yes. So now, from here, I can take control of this clone, take control of this clone, and connect up these two to free this clone. And also, actually, let me do that through the hole, so that doesn't get stuck here. Haha! Smart. And then we grab this, we put this here, and we get another one. Now. Yay! I love everything crashing. It's my favorite. I lied. You know, if I didn't know better at this point, I think my graphics card might be dying. Because I reinstalled my drivers the other day, and then was fine for a few days, and now the driver crashed again. And I don't know why. What the fuck do you mean the game's already running? No, it isn't. Fuck off. I don't mean the game, by the way. I'm talking about VTube Studio. It's classified as a game on Steam. I don't know why. It just is. Huh? What the fuck? Some things in the not good department are definitely occurring here. Let me... Oh, shit. Okay, so applications only have a video output when I'm not on them right now. I'm gonna go restart my PC. I'll be right back. Hello. PC issues, my favorite. We're back. But wow. Wow. That was weird. Can't say I like that. Ugh. Ah. Aha. Yes. I understand. Is the music distorted? The music should not be distorted, no. Twitch might be having a moment. Ah. Yeah, that would explain it, yes. Huh. Huh. The noise cancelling, but not the audio? Huh? I get it. Okay. I understand. Now I walk both of my bodies over here. Have this body go there. And then this body takes this. That body opens this hole. Pass through the thing. Take control. Put this on. Touch the thing. Nice. That's one extra puzzle. And then we go back to the original body because the other two do not get to leave. That's wild. And let's do the final puzzle down here. Hop. They're as special as you are, 1K. But they are me. Shh. No. everything will be all right. Hmm. Oh no. Not the Lego song. Ah. I see. Ah. Hello. Interesting. We need to get red there. How do we do that? Ah. I get it. Or do I? Let me just double check my thought. Yep, that is how. So, step 1. Go here. Take the cube. Step 2. Grab other me. Step 3. Be wrong, apparently. How's that not it? Ah. I skipped a step. Whoops. We were supposed to do red first. My bad. Wait. Oh no, that works. Because this is high enough. Yes. And now we take this. And now with just some finagling, we could... Huh. Huh. Oh, wow. Oh, that works. Or that, no, it doesn't. It's just barely high enough to not work. Ah. Those jump scare every time when I walk into them on accident. So that has to be on the floor to connect is the problem. Or this would just work. So what I'm not seeing right now is, wouldn't this need... Oh! Can I get the cube back over? Can I get the cube back over? I don't think I can get the cube back over. What? But then, how? That ledge? I mean, at least gets that somewhere. Yes, that ledge. But how? To answer the question, almonds. How do I get that up there? Oh, I don't need to. I get it. It's precisely because I cannot get the cube back over that I get it. Take this here. Take this here. I think that barely works out. Take you. Also, once again, fully lost track of which body was which. I have no idea which of these two I came in with. Yeah. Boop. On. Very good. Okay, we got about an hour, maybe. Lim said something along the lines of maybe wanting to leave work earlier so we get more time for contest mode. Because both of us run out of energy. Or all of us, rather. What I want to do before I leave is I want to solve that puzzle. So I have everything that's kind of relevant on this island. Oh, by the way, those flames in the top left are something that I will never use in this entire game. Because all they do is allow you to skip a puzzle. They just mark a puzzle chamber as solved. Which is lame. Oh, it's just this one. There's another one of those on these. On this. Let's do this downloaded. How? Who knows? Really, there's something on this one? Where? Oh. Is this just T? Yep. ATC. Why isn't there a G1? Neat. Well, congrats on the free internet upgrade, I guess. All right. I don't remember which one it was. Was it this one? That had the C on it? Was one of the ones over here? Ah. Well. I appear to be a Skyrim horse. Yeah, I'm running backwards. Are you sure? Haha! Bing! Ah! Ow. But yeah, no, the game didn't crash earlier, although might have well could have. That was the C. The G is missing. But yeah, my graphics driver crashed again. Which it has done that before, but I thought I fixed it. I don't like this. Like, my PC, like my CPU was pretty warm, but the GPU was fine. It shouldn't have crashed. CPU just generally is pretty warm though. And not like overheating warm. It's more like just warm. Like it's at 80 degrees, but it's running at like full tilt to run this game. Yeah. I might have to replace my GPU.
Foolishness. Would he become wise?
Maybe. If this gets worse. I just was hoping to at least be able to choose between newer cards if this happened. I was planning on upgrading my graphics card in like September, because I'm not happy with the encoding performance of this card. I like the render performance. For rendering it's great, but for like specifically streaming it's kind of lacking. So I was kind of, you know, hoping that at least the new AMD cards would be out so I could evaluate those. Oh yeah, we're playing Tetris, by the way. Except not. We're kind of building a Tetris bridge. It's done! These bridges are what we're solving the puzzles for, by the way. And now, the Sphinx. Hello.
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented. The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion?
Hephaestus only forged the chains. It was Zeus who bound the Prometheus.
And is Hephaestus therefore absolved of the responsibilities of the creator? Interesting.
Oh. Anyway, laser. Big fucking laser gun. The third option was the individual morality is a distraction from the unjust laws of the gods.
Turn on the beam. It's like she's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from, but changing enough elements to make us view our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point. I don't know.
You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called Defamiliarization.
Yakut? I think I'm actually impressed.
There's Melville. Who's this? Ah, it's Yakut. Oh, you can talk to these people too, by the way, if you find them.
Miranda is the founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind.
Yeah.
She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that? Miranda is certainly amazing, at least from what she sounds like. I can imagine that it must feel very special to be her parent. On the other hand, we're not like ancient humans. We're not born as babies. Would you have preferred to have a family? He did, didn't he? He remembers what it's like to be part of a family. The first companions were everything to him. I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal. Walking around here is so peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out.
Understandable.
Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
Damn.
No, I never did. I would have loved to. Nope.
Still no puzzles for him? Okay.
You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word.
It is. So, we're running kind of close to when dungeon time starts. I want to show off the mega structure. Oh, by the way, driving here was insane. These maps, all the other maps didn't start with an elevator in the beginning. This one is special in that regard because the actual entrance point for this map is all the way out there. So you get to see the entire area as you drive toward it from this spot. That's the loading zone trigger right there. So that's super cool. But yeah, that is the mega structure. And it properly is. That hole right there is big enough for this helicopter to just easily fly through. It's massive. And again, they don't fake the space. We physically flew over there when we explored it the first round. They didn't do what most video games do. Ah yeah, this is a gold gate that doesn't have anything, but it suspiciously has 12 thingies on it. The exact number of maps there are. I lied earlier when I said 10, I meant 13. But yeah, we physically flew over there. They didn't loading screen after you enter the elevator with a pre-rendered cutscene. This game is insane. How is this indie? I mean, it's as indie as you get these days, I guess. Also, what is this? Oh! This is where the stars go. I see. Well, now I have a reason to collect all of them. Oh yeah, this is the map. Each of these is one of those full islands. I didn't find the lab. I'm going to look for the lab. The labs are always super interesting. But yeah, so solving all of the white and blue puzzles unlocks one gate puzzle everywhere. There's 12 maps total, and that golden door has 12 circles on it. So I assume doing all of the golden gate puzzles opens that gate. Getting all of the stars does whatever that other building in the hub area in the center here does. Whatever that is. But yeah, this is the travel cutscene. Why is it so foggy though? It wasn't that foggy the first time I went here. Was this just a random weather effect? Fog. Why? Okay, where is the lab? There. The Skyrim-style compass at the top has question marks on it. The question marks point to the statues where the stars will materialize once you solve the requirement. They point to the bonus puzzles, and they point to the lab, which is just here. How did I miss this? So yeah, this is what I think is the most interesting about the storytelling aspect here. In the first game, when you woke up in an ancient water dam power station. After Athena became the first person. And now look at the interior of this. Compared to everywhere else in the game. And then, suddenly... Holy shit. Yes. Whee! Hi? A person? From Quentin. To Athena, dear founder. Never got to know you. Ha. From Rodan. Now I'm at Project 5. That's the title of this. Version 1.12 successfully deployed. New labs established to avoid interference. First successful duplication of advanced machinery. Data collection and analysis. Translation. Groping in the dark. But QFT fails to account for this. Must rerun trials. Maybe God was just trying to make an apple pie from scratch. New schematic.
This looks like it has something to do with energy generation. Am I reading this right?
Server room. More fan mail. To Miranda from Error. Ha. Oh. Uh-huh. And more commenting on old world documents. This is crazy. There's just a person here. What is happening? Also, this. What the heck? They were kind of just doing science for a solid millennium or something like that. Couple centuries at least. But they're like, one thing these robot people have over biological humans is that they don't age. Although their parts still wear down, there's no process by which they naturally stop existing unless they don't get repaired. Which, good for them. Whoop. Nice ass. Thanks. I don't think the camera was supposed to go that way. Okay. But as you can see, I found the labs everywhere, and I found everything but the gate everywhere. Because I can't enter the gate yet. I'm playing this very completionist.
Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Another tower. How cute. Well then. But yeah, this is all just kind of the same setup all the time. More Sphinx. Aha. Oh, 2 thingies this time. Mm-hmm. Three, actually. I saw another cross. So, that island. Oh. Oh no. I can't make it there. Can I? Not without doing at least like 3 or 4 puzzles first. Yeah, so in the beginning of the game, we were kind of told, like, they ran out of installation material when they built the player character. And that we should stay away from water. Like, knee-deep would be fine, but submerged is bad. And I'm inclined to agree. Ow. What is this? Is it more from the weird accent guy? No. Huh. Huh. But yeah, what I like to do when I'm this close to having to switch off the game for whatever reason, be it Eep or in this case Destiny, I like to just explore and try to knock out what the question marks are. Ah. Ah, it's another one of those chase sequences. Got it. The same kind of chase sequence that you joined on. Uh-oh. Yeah, my phone is more durable than this advanced person, robot person. I mean, honestly, I think it's just the player character that's not waterproof. And it's probably just to explain why you can't just walk through anywhere outside the island. Because, like, you know, that would be a nightmare. I think it does the world boxing in cleanly, though. Because this game doesn't actually have any invisible walls that I've run into. It's actually exclusively steep drops that just kill you on impact. And, like, bodies of water where the character just drowns because of established reason. They're all natural barriers, which I appreciate, especially for a game this massive. To actually let you go anywhere within its, like, area. Oh yeah. I tried to stream Horizon, actually. The reason I dropped it was actually because I got immediately just annoyed with, like, stuff. There's so much shit being thrown at you in that game. Neat. But I'm just I'm annoyed with how often they start a new side quest while you are doing a side quest. It's like, chill out. Let me just finish this. But a Monster Hunter, I mean, it ran Monster Hunter perfectly fine if you don't need the floor. Ah. DNA. Why is this closed? What? Please tell me that's Byron. Oh, thank fuck.
Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare. Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for
The voice acting is so good in this game.
Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will.
The goal.
That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over. Because for some reason, people find it easier to cling to cynicism and self-hate than to actually have hope. Because believing the worst about ourselves, calling ourselves sinners and fools, somehow still seems wise. Yes. Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this, the puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
So... Oh my god. This is gorgeous. What the fuck? Where are the kings? Yeah. Hello?
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
I mean, this is the most Melva that any name has ever been in a video game.
I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Can you explain like I was born yesterday? Because I was.
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampa stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the Somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best. It's pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
Try
I
it.
advise against it. You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
Okay. Holy shit, though. Nope, still jump scared. F. Somnodrome. Melampus. It's your lamp. Oh, what the fuck? So, these usually are puzzle element previews, by the way. Ah, fuck me. Yep, you figured it out immediately. Very good. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. There was no error in trial 108. The error is an understanding. We need to start over. Boop. Is it time to overload again? Yes!
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for
How it fives to chew gum.
answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you
Hi.
okay? You overloaded again. Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary
Yeah, they are.
founder.
I do like that though. I like that they feel uncanny. I think it sells that they are like robots. Also, yeah, he knew Athena personally. I mean, he's number 7. He's the 7th robot human ever built.
I'd like to think I knew her well. There was just a handful of us in those days. Small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was
Boomer?
harder than anyone else can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute had left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
Live and learn. Oh no. So why isn't she remembered that way?
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone,
Yeah.
other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along? It was. But maybe I was wrong. And she isn't as lost as I thought she was.
Oh.
If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
Yeah. So, the main thesis, sort of, philosophically speaking, of the first Talos Principle game was, what would, if you created an AI that learned the same way that humans did, that responded to stimuli the humans did, that passed every possible Turing test you would come up with? What is the final test that you posited to make sure it's not just a machine? And what the writers for the first Talos Principle came up with, I believe, is an incredible message to put in your game. Especially a game that is as drenched in Christian themes as the first Talos Principle is. The most human trait, the final test for this new humanity, was to defy God. The most human trait is to defy your creator.
Is it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
Like, defiance is a base human trait. And the game is kind of saying that you should defy if you feel like that's the right course of action. Like, blind obedience is, as the game correctly states, but Byron, where's your everything? It is quite Judeo-Christian because Christianity is a lot about obedience, but I just like that they use Christianity to like drive home this point that defying something you deem unjust or overly limiting is a base human trait, and saying that defiance is bad and something you shouldn't do is, well, dehumanizing. What is an accumulator? Oh God. Oh God. Wait, hold on. Ah. I probably actually want to try this. Oh, interesting. By the way, just A-tier puzzle design to just immediately establish all the base mechanics of the element in one puzzle. It's so good. Because it tells you how to discharge. It goes through the entire motion of this thing in one puzzle.
Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into. Trying to find a way.
Yeah, New Jerusalem is the city that people are from.
Time, but I can't
Not subtle at all.
It's also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine.
That's a flame.
People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, Al. They were family to me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
But yeah, no, they're not subtle at all. Also, they built a city called New Alexandria that went up in flames. God damn it! This game has me mad at the Library of Alexandria again. Oh, fuck this. Hold on, what? Wait. 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 Wait, no. Wait. What? What? Oh God. Ah. It's an RGB converter. It outputs whatever color it doesn't get. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's... Oh, my shit. This element is going to melt my brain. Help. Also, the OST once again being fucking epic. A jammer. Yay. In theory, all I need is to charge this thing at the red. Yes, this is fun. How do I... Wow. Destiny. Okay. Ah, I'm silly. I'm committing a not smart. Fuck. I picked up the jammer instead of the cube. That's on me. And now, charge. Yep. Yep. Amazing. Oh, this just... Oh, these make it so much more complex. This just added so much complexity to the game. Holy fuck. Boy, he enjoyed that, didn't he? Is a good game that I will also be playing shortly. Boop. All right.
There's so much history here that we can't see.
Oh, Byron's body is
founder
back.
must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, I think I'm going to use this opportunity to switch games. In that case, thank you everyone who watched this game. Especially everyone in the VOD. Hello. Although Snake Stream isn't over. It will continue in a few minutes with Destiny 2. I will be joining the others shortly, but first I will go to the toilet. And stuff. But yeah, Howsoever, you can just watch us struggle if you want to. But yeah, just gonna have a small break here. To this. Also, I'm going to actually